last week we added some wax and USDT to the liquidity pool here. And this week I want to know how we've done so far. So we added 44.9 wax and $4.38 to the pool. It's currently, what? Let's see, 44.9, 30. Oh, is that 36?
That's
Hold on, is it
like 12 cents? 11
okay,
cents?
it's 36.4 cents, not 38. Seeing this incorrectly. So yeah, it's up 11.55 cents on the wax dollar side here, but down 0.9, on the wax side. So like, let's take a look here. We started with about like, what was this, like 88, 89, let's say like 90 wax ish. I take this right now and go to swap, and then take a look at what I can swap that for. Wax USDT. I would get 43 back, so then I would be at 43.788 plus 44. So right now it's not much movement here. It's also the price of wax has been more or less stable in this week. Let's take a look at the week. We're looking at liquidities come up quite a bit. That's nice, 27% more liquidity, but the price this week is kind of like, okay, not doing much, 5%. And then if we look at volume, we can see how much money had moved through this. Let's change this to a cash value so it's a little easier to understand the value. Like $209 it looks like on this day. So we're getting each of these days, each transaction, we are getting 0.3% of that money. And of all that money, we own 0.25% of everything. So we get 0.25% of 0.3% of every single trade that goes through this pool by simply having this position. Right now, like I said, I think the prices of stuff is probably going to continue to go down. What we should see if price of wax drops is the amount of USDT in this position going down, as the USDT is used to buy more wax at a cheaper price. That'll happen automatically if the price of wax falls and the price of USDT stays at 1. So I'm going to keep this position running for another week, see where we are next week, and then based on the market conditions, then decide if we want to stay 50% hedged in cash and exposed to this pool, or if we want to then like maybe migrate into a different, possibly more aggressive yield earning strategy. But for now, we're pretty much waiting. Let's see, we still have some 6.5. So we're trying to grow from 100 wax here. Right now, just participating in this pool hasn't really done much, but it's a longer term process anyway. I just wanted to check in on it right now. But again, I think the wax price, it's possible it goes down for where like 10 or 11 cents. I think we could fall back to 8 cents pretty easily. And if that happens, that's 20% price shift that buys into wax on the way down on an average here, with an additional sourcing fee added to it. So that's kind of what I want to happen. So let's see what does happen.
Vodka says, Max, go trade spread on Alcort's the best strategy to go to 1,000 wax, then do true trading.
Okay, let's do that. Should we do it just for wax USDT? That might be a good move here.
Valor and Vellum said, is it even worth signing up for Telegram account at this point? Or is it basically like the Facebook for NFT communities now? There are a lot of communities that are Telegram only, but I don't know. It's impossible to keep up with everything, but most people that have bigger projects are on Discord at this point. There's a couple communities like Ultra Rare and Atomic Kings that live on Telegram primarily, but they have a bot that links them, so you can kind of find it on Discord. But like the Pizzeria project I'm in is only on Telegram. Wax On, Wax Off is only on Telegram, but there's only a handful of things I actually follow on Telegram.
Yeah, there's a couple like Telegram-based games, like Monster Strike has like a Telegram game, and I guess Graffiti King has his like alleged Telegram game. Not that I'm really endorsing that in any way, shape, or form, but
Pocket says set first bid order, then once you're filled, you sell on pool and get more wax.
Oh, I see. You want to? Oh yeah, okay. I can't do that super inactively though. since the goal is to do it passively and just act once a week. But what I could do is like stack some prices on both sides of this and then try to sell the spread here, which would, if we waited a week and it all fills, that would get us at least 8% in a week based on the current spread of this, which we can then just basically do by doing very small scale market making, which is putting buy and sell orders at the same time. So right now the spread right here is 7.9%. That means that's the difference between the highest ask and the lowest bid. So what I can do is undercut both of them. Like here we have 6.97 is the price. If I want to go 6.96 and buy wax, that means sell the USDT. That puts me at 41. So let's do that with 50% of this. Let's do that. Then I have an order sitting here on the order book. Oh, what was that? What didn't it like that?
It said your order was filled.
Oh, it filled already. Okay, that's why I'm not seeing it. Okay, so somebody's bot is eating my order right away. So I'll just add to this fucking order then. Let's see, we got this. So I'll go on the other opposite end now. I wanted to do that. 50% of my wax. I bought 2.2, so I want 2.2 back. So this is going to cost me less wax than it did a second ago to fill that first order. I'll sell this. I used to do this on what is it, like Neo, and I used to trade between Neo and gas over and over and over again. Let's see, we'll do this, and then I can go lower. Let's see, let's go here, 9.1. Let's bring this up to 9.2. And let's do another. $23. Let's place this order here. Sign manually. Done. And then here it drops to 8. Very little depth. Very little like liquidity depth. So I'm just gonna go 8.1. 8.1 and put the rest of my wax up for dollars, or buy dollars with my wax. Oh, what am I? I'm fucking like confused here. I'm doing it on the wrong side. I wanted to do this guy instead. So I'll go here.
The strategy is how I made money on Wax Arena. One of the few people to make money on Wax Arena because that game.
Okay, here we go. So 8. Go 8. 5. Buy some wax.
I use Telegram only for a few specific chats, but I don't know. I don't mind chatting in Discord personally.
And then 9.
What is happening on? Thank you for subscription, Cryptomnesiacs.
Oh,
Prime
Prime subscription. Thanks for the Bezos bucks.
We'll take the Bezos bucks. I think we should start wrapping this up pretty soon.
Yeah.
It's not super engaging content of you.
Yeah.
Margin trading. I want to do one more giveaway too before.
Yeah. So here, I guess we can kind of like phase that from here, and I can do all the rest of this like off screen. But you can see here these little like wedges are the orders that I have. The goal is to put a few of them within like a range on both sides of this market. So I'm going to have a few here and then a few going up here. We'll check back in next week, and then ideally the market will have moved and filled all of our orders, and we'll have the take home as the spread between the orders. The buy and the sell orders will be our profit.
Because you put buy and sell orders on both sides.
Yeah, so here's the buy orders. Let's say I got 2 of them here. So then let's put one on here for sell. Yeah, let's do 50% of this. So this is like manual market making, where you're just filling the order book on both sides, and there's a difference between your buy and your sell price. As the market moves, your orders fill, and what your profit like you just reset the orders every time they fill, basically. But as your take-home profit is the difference between the buy and the sell spread. So you can, depending on how much the market moves, you can actually reset these orders sometimes within like a day or within a few hours.
Is this something that can be passive though, like a once a week activity? That's
you have to actively do it once a week. I wouldn't call it passive, but
yeah, I guess, but it is something. Is it realistic and worthwhile to do this, say, once a week, since we're trying to play that into this whole experiment here?
Well, the whole idea Max is trying to do right now is to like hedge against wax going down and buy back more. So this is just a way to stack more while doing that.
I'm out of CPU. Yeah, I guess I'll have to do this CPU thing later. But yeah, basically now that I have should have orders sitting on both sides, I can come back next week and see okay, did those sell, or which ones sold, which ones didn't, and then reset the ones that sold at a slightly different margin, and then come back a week later and trade that way.
Yeah, part of our thing is Max is trying to only do this once a week, so he's not doing a bunch of trades off camera, so you can follow his moves, or at least see everything he's doing, so it's not like, oh yeah, I did 500 trades while you weren't watching, and that's how I made all my wax.
Yeah.